In this next hand, the $10 straddle is on, I believe, under the gun. There is a raise to $30, and there are several calls before the button puts in a 3-bet. Button raises it up to $140 before we look down at ace-king offsuit in the small blind. So pretty interesting spot here. I have seen what looks like a couple of squeeze spots happening at this table, although it didn't get to showdown, so I can't be certain. But this looks like another one of those squeeze spots. After there's a raise and several callers, the player on the button can definitely be putting in a 3-bet bluff, trying to squeeze this dead money, and usually only has to get through the initial raiser. So when we look down at ace-king, I think we have a very straightforward 4-bet here. We're just gonna have to go with it if we do face a 5-bet jam. We are raising for value here, and I think that is the maybe not standard, but I think that's going to be the play here, especially in a meetup game. So I am going to put in the 4-bet here. I choose a sizing of $365. Again, we're just going to have to go with it. Stacks are not incredibly deep. I do have the button covered, and I think he's somewhere around 900 effective at the start of this hand. So action folds back to the player on the button. He thinks for a little while before
all in.
Jamming all of his $900-ish into the middle. So we don't have too much thought here. I was raising for value, not raising to go ahead and fold to a 5-bet, not turning this hand into a bluff. I'm gonna have to call it off here. We are gonna be dominated sometimes. We're gonna be crushed sometimes by pocket aces. We'll have 30% versus pocket kings. And we'll be flipping with a lot of other hands.
All right, I have no pair.
So I make the call, we run out the board, and it turns out we do not improve. Usually, at best, we're looking for a chopping situation here, but my opponent delivers us even better news. He says we're good.
You got it.
My opponent rolls over the ace-5 of spades for pretty sick play, pretty gangster play, I must say. There's going to be a lot of times where I have hands like ace-queen, offsuit or suited, or even a hand like his, ace-5, ace-4, ace-3 suited, something like that, where I'm going to be putting in the re-bluff, the 4-bet bluff, going after what looks like a squeeze play. He's definitely going to win that hand sometimes, both pre-flop and post-flop, so I got to give it up. I like the jam there. I don't think it's the worst play by any stretch. Of course, like to see the action, and very happy to win with ace-king high in the biggest pot of the game so far.